Good morning. Today, my name's Amali, and today we're talking about the importance of discipline. By the raise of hands, how many of you guys been disciplined? When someone thinks discipline, automatically what comes to mind is of being hit with a sandal or a belt as a child when, as opposed to something they weren't supposed to do. Discipline is a concept everyone is aware of, but few truly understand. Discipline is not only physical, but it grows into other aspects in life, from mentality change all the way to character building. From personal experience, the markings on my skin did not shape who I am today, but the mentality change from discipline trained me to not do it again and to grow from my mistakes. When growing up, I believed and constantly felt my parents were always down my throat. But learning that discipline is a learning mechanism to help better yourself for your own sake and for others. That discipline helps build positive characteristic traits, helping a person to become self-restrained, perseverant, and respectful to others and themselves. It also, however, in addition, it teaches you the self-restraint ability in, for instance, decision making. When making a decision, it will make you or it will break you. A self-disciplined person tends to make the right decision because they understand right from wrong. When making a decision, they understand the great significance in the decision they make, that it will be in a positive or negative manner in their life, taking a toll in the right or wrong direction. The New York Times paper stated that 51% of candidates will not be thought of or considered when applying for a job or getting hired because people speak without thinking, telling us that more than half of us talk without putting any thought or consideration into what we have to say. When I was 18, I was a person that fell into that percentile because I was on a job interview and I was more than positive I had got the job and described to him every word he wanted to hear. Until at the very end of the interview, I opened my mouth. I remembered I was highly upset because a man kept pronouncing my name wrong. And it being so minor, I could have brushed it off, or correctly correcting him. Instead, I yelled and exploded, which showed I had no home training or no self-restraint. It trained me to think before I speak, because the words can change someone's mind or someone's life forever. Discipline teaching you to hold your tongue or to speak when spoken to at appropriate times, to show that you have that self-restraint ability. On the other hand, it does show you self-restraint, but it does also show you perseverance, to never quit, because once a quitter, always a quitter, to keep moving forward and never look back, because you can make a change everyone has been asking for. To always reach the finish line no matter, and never having quit, never have the word quit as your vocabulary or in your thought of mind, because your hard work and dedication will eventually meet up with success. For a prime example, the best candidate that impeccably fits perseverance is a man named Marcus Luttrell. He's the third in from the left. He's an ex-soldier who fought for our freedom and now is the author of a book. He stated in his book that his exact words given was, "The discipline from the training of a Navy SEAL taught him to never back down, to fight what he loves most in life, to never let fear get the best of him. Discipline teaching him something he'll carry on forever and never forget, to never leave a man behind, to always have his army brother's back while whether shooting someone dead or lying next to his brother with a bullet in his head." He proved his credibility to perseverance against the Taliban, showing whether he died on those mountains with his brothers or returning home. Never back down for what he loved most in life, which is the United States of America. Also gained is respect for others. No one wants to hear about and then consider a rude person, to show that you value others' beliefs, thoughts, and feelings. Not only is respect for others gained for respect is gained for others, but also yourself, showing that you can handle criticism, forgive yourself, and conquer anything you want to. The Conscious Success website said, the way you treat you sets the standard for others on how you demand to be treated. Don't settle for anything other than respect. Therefore, discipline should be looked in another viewpoint of just then one word. It should be defined as these given points that I have stated today, stating that giving a definition no one has ever thought of.